Hello. Here's today's fun thing. Did you know you don't actually need numbers in the basic equations? Right, so the numbers, usually the basic equations I list would be plus, copying, 0, ignore, and then the numbers. So that's the equation Ka equals B. But funnily enough, we don't really need that one because, look at this. This is an equation that says y equals x plus x plus x, right? So that's 3x. In other words, I have just written this one in terms of the other basic equation. And that means I can already write any k for k a natural number. Now, what about negative numbers? What about -1, for example? Here's how we can write it. This one. This one is, that's x plus y equals 0, right? Which is the same as x equals -y. So this one is -1. Now we have -1. So I can write any number for an integer k. And finally, if I write this one the other way around, it doesn't change anything. This is still multiplication by 3 the other way around. But that's the equation x equals 3y, which is the same as a third x equals y. So that's the same as 1/3 this way, right? So now if I have any rational number, so say 7/2, I can write it as 7 this direction and 2 the other direction. And even if I want -7/2, then I can just add -1 here, which we know how to draw as well. So I can do all numbers, all rational numbers, without, from just these four. And that's super neat. And that means we don't really need that one. It's obviously extremely convenient as notation, but we might not actually need it unless we want to do weird things like, square root of 2 or like pi, all of these, obviously, then we can't make them in a way like this. But, in practice, who uses that for concrete cases? No one really does. So here we go. We can, most of the time, remove that basic equations from our set.